I remember one day was the first day of my life. You came to my heart. You know, it's an absolutely fucking beautiful day. I just woke up this morning feeling good, bro. I woke up so early, 7 a.m. in the morning. Sun wasn't too bright, wasn't too dark, wasn't too cloudy. I honestly felt like today was so freaking peaceful, man. In fact, I'm going as far as not to swear in this whole video. Actually, let me tone down my energy a little bit because I want this whole thing to be super freaking chill. I don't want to go overboard. I actually really like this manga, so I want to go make this video absolutely nice, relaxing. If you want to know the name of this manga, because you got reeled in so hard by the thumbnail, I'll tell you at the end. Okay, so if you want to know the name of this manga, you can just skip through the video. Right? Check that out. But before I do that, let me coax you. Is that the right word? Wait, let me just search it up real quick. Coax? Coax, right? Coax. Yeah, gently and persistently persuade someone to do something. Wow, gently and persistently. Yeah. So I'm gonna coax you into why this, why you should read this manga. So let me give you a little bit of context as to how I picked up this manga, right? So you know me, I was just searching through all of my manga sources, just trying to find something that I can read as well. If you've noticed, a lot of the videos that I made on, a lot of them are short, right? Absolutely short. So this is one of them as well. It's a pretty short manga. I think it's how many chapters? 14 chapters, by the way. Technically, it's like 21 chapters, but it's 14 chapters, which is super freaking nice. I wasn't really too optimistic, okay? I honestly I didn't feel that optimistic going into this manga. Not because I was, I had expectations that this manga was gonna blow my mind. Like, no, it wasn't that. It was more so the set of characters. And let me tell you, I'm not really that into, the set of characters in this manga. The reason behind that is because I pretty much, grew up with like, okay, I want the guy to at least be, I don't know, good looking. You know how it is with like, okay, if there's a cute ass girl, you want her to be with a good looking guy. You don't want her to be with like some ugly looking dude. That's just the bad part of me talking, okay? Again, I almost swore there. It's a habit. It's a habit. You gotta stop it. So it's like, oh man, like you're gonna say shit like, oh, what a waste, this and that, whatever, right? Well, that's the bad part of, for me, my bad side, where it's like, oh, if I see a cute ass girl, right? I'm like, oh my goodness, the guy she's with looks low key like a little timid or something. Like maybe the dude's a lot more feminine than her, and I'm like, but that's again, that's the bad part of me. That's the bad side of me talking. So you gotta hear me out. You gotta listen. So I always end up searching for manga where like the dude's taller than the girl, he's good looking, he's kind of cool, like almost swore again, like a mogger. That's crazy. I know that's crazy, but yeah, pretty much. Cause I can guarantee you, almost every manga, not even almost, like every single manga that I have in my lineup right now, in my library, every single girl here is cute. Okay, she is like, all of them are cute, so it's a guarantee. The guys aren't. Okay, it's not always going to be that the guy would be like, oh my goodness, I think that she, or he fits her, kind of like that situation. I've been yapping about this section for 4 minutes now. Oh my goodness, but let's get to it, right? The guy's short in this manga, right? But by no means is he ugly. By no means is he a wuss. Okay, that's the word I'm trying to find. He's not a wuss. Okay, he's at least a good person. but at the same time, he understands situations where he thinks could be a possibility. He's just not going in blindly optimistic, right? Um, so the way that this story develops with both of the characters, absolutely freaking amazing. I'm loving it. I'm genuinely loving it. Like the way that they're like the girl specifically as well. Like she's quiet. She's timid and all that, but she's tall. So it adds in a little bit of I guess this boundary between the male MC and the female MC, because they're like, oh man, there's this gap, right, that's formed already. But the way they do it in this story, and I'm gonna tell you, okay, I'm gonna tell you. I almost forgot that this wasn't real. Okay, let me tone again. I'm going crazy. Let me tone down my energy. I almost forgot that this manga wasn't real, but that's my bad part. That's the bad side of me talking, because I can tell you that this could be real. In real life, you know, there's a short dude, tall girl, but they're not in like any industry where you'll be able to see them. Like they're not on social media. They're not on social media. They're not in the internet. They're not in any TV show or any movie. They're basically cut off from the whole world. Like they're just normal people. Okay. I'm not telling you to hope. Okay, I'm not telling you to hope. I'm not telling you to be overtly crazy, right? But the way that the story does it, so that it actually points out to her having some kind of interest to the guy, absolutely amazing. Yeah, there's a little bit of misunderstanding here and there when it comes to like how they interact with each other. But honestly, it adds in more to answering some of the questions that I do have. There's this one scene, spoiler alert. A cashier mistakes them for a couple. Right? He was like, excuse me, sir, I forgot to give your girlfriend spoon for the ice cream. You know, because the ice cream always comes with a spoon. Especially if you're buying with a small one. I haven't bought ice cream in a long time. I feel like, no, I'm not gonna buy it. I'm trying to be a little bit more healthy. But he goes on. The cashier talks to the guys like, yo, your girlfriend forgot her spoon. So here's the spoon. And he's like, oh wait, you know, the MC's like, oh wait a minute, girlfriend, yo, we're yeah, you know. So she gets conscious about it, and he gets conscious about it as well. So they're like, oh, my bad. She goes home, getting all flustered, right, about the thought of being, you know, his girlfriend or something. It didn't, and on his side though, warning. A bad side of me again is coming out. I'm joking. A bad side of me is showing itself again. Bro was low-key BP'd because he was like, oh my goodness. The guy literally thought that both of us were in a relationship. He thought that she was my girlfriend. I feel like she feels like trash right now, because she wouldn't want to be associated with me. So she probably thinks I'm trash, and she probably thinks it was disgusting. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to distance myself from her, because that's how the way things should be. Bad side. I'm sorry, that was my bad side showing again. You know, I hate it. I absolutely hate the BP, bro. I absolutely hate it. But, you know, low-key, brother out here was actually showing signs that he was subconsciously BP'd, man. And he actually does this quite a few times in the manga as well. Like, I was like, oh my goodness. I took it as like him being at least knowledgeable, being very conscious about some things. Like he's at least aware, right? That I guess to some degree, you know, he thinks of like the pessimistic side of things. So that to me, I like that because at least it saves him some embarrassment. The only outlying answer to this is if the girl reacts to him. Spoiler alert, she does. So he comes to her place, delivering, because he's a delivery guy, right? He comes to her place, delivering food and stuff, but he immediately just leaves. She just says, okay, here's your food, ma'am, blah, 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 this and that, whatever. She gets so conscious about it. Like, she starts having breakdowns. Well, not breakdowns, but she starts, like, shaking right in front of him. And she can't string words. Like, she can't create sentences. Because in her head, she felt like she was the one that was trash, right? She was thinking that she was disgusting to him because of the thought of them being, you know, in a relationship. And she was like, she blew everything. She ruined everything. And, you know, that's why she was reacting that way. So before he leaves, right? He's like, okay, here's your food, stuff like that. And then he's like, okay, thanks for using your service, blah blah blah. He goes out, right? But before, you know, he says one line that really hit me. He's like, this is how the way things should be. And I was like, fuck. I'm sorry. I was just filled with emotion. Let me just tone down my energy. Why did I have to swear? I'm sorry. We toned down my energy so that I can be very, very conscious about my words. I can be very mindful about my words so I don't end up dropping swear words. Okay? Calm down. This day was really good. This day was really peaceful, man. I liked it. So, going back, right? So, it hit me. That line hit me. I was like, wow. Damn. I was very happy. Okay, I was very happy because the girl was like, he ended up grabbing his hand, right? She's like, all this, that, and whatever about how, you know, she thought about that night when, you know, she was, both of them were thought out to be as a couple, right? And she didn't want that to like ruin everything, right? And then, you know, I was so glad that the MC, the male MC, came back in high energy, in good spirits. He goes on to say, you know, he's glad that, you know, about everything, and he's very happy to help her out. And he even said that his number one priority is helping her out, and it's like, maybe I should be a delivery. The thing was, bro was actually bullied when he was younger for being short. Paul, this is not real. This is not real. Yeah. Yeah, this is not real. That's not real. Yeah, no. I feel like I should end it there. I'm very happy with how the manga is. Unfortunately, it ended, you know, the last time I read it, or not the last time, I just literally read it a few minutes ago, or a few minutes ago. It ended up, I ended up, you know, leaving it where there's a new girl. um, yeah, the girl, the way I see it, the girl ends up becoming like competition. It was her introduction. That's where I finished off. It was her introduction. She apparently was a delivery driver or delivery person as well, and she delivered to the tall girl's place. But she noticed that the tall girl has the same voice as the VTuber that she likes, and yeah, it's over, bro. Well, I didn't want to end it on a negative note. I'll just say that I was happy for the first few chapters. I guess that really happens in real life, you know. But yeah, hope you all had a blessed day, afternoon, evening, everybody. See you on the next video. 57, 58. See you guys. See you in the next video.